Have you ever wondered why two people can experience the same event, but react completely differently? Or why you hold certain beliefs so strongly while others don't seem to matter as much? The secret lies in the complex workings of your brain. Today, we're uncovering the mysteries of how your brain shapes your emotions, thoughts, and even your deepest values. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you think literally. Hello and welcome to Bookish Harbor. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the human brain. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how these complex processes work together to make you, well, let's get started. Let's get started from section 1, the brain and emotion. First, let's talk about emotions. Imagine you're watching a scary movie. Your heart races, your palms get sweaty, and you feel a surge of fear. But what's happening in your brain during this time? The key player here is the amygdala, a small, almond-shaped cluster located deep within the brain's limbic system. The amygdala acts like your brain's alarm system. It detects emotional stimuli like that jump scare in a horror movie and triggers an emotional response. Whether it's fear, excitement, or anger, the amygdala is what gets you feeling those emotions. But there's more to it. The prefrontal cortex, located right behind your forehead, steps in to regulate these emotions. It helps you assess the situation and respond appropriately, balancing your emotional reactions with logical thinking. This concept is discussed in detail in Daniel Goleman's book, Emotional Intelligence, where he explores how the amygdala and prefrontal cortex interact to shape our emotional lives. And let's not forget about neurotransmitters, those tiny chemical messengers in your brain. Serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine play significant roles in your mood and emotional well-being. For instance, low levels of serotonin can make you feel anxious or depressed, while dopamine is linked to pleasure and reward. Together, these chemicals help regulate how you feel throughout the day. So, next time you're feeling a strong emotion, remember your amygdala, prefrontal cortex, and neurotransmitters are all working together to create that experience. For a deeper dive into the biology of emotions, check out The Emotional Brain by Joseph LeDoux, which delves into how our emotions are wired in the brain. Section 2, the brain and thoughts. Now, let's move on to thoughts. How do thoughts form in your brain? The cerebral cortex, especially the frontal lobes, is the star of the show when it comes to thinking. This part of your brain is responsible for higher order functions like reasoning, problem solving, and planning. It takes in information from your senses, mixes it with memories, and produces thoughts. Imagine your brain as a vast network of highways. Thoughts are like cars traveling along these roads. The neural networks in your brain are constantly firing, connecting different regions and integrating sensory input, memories, and emotions. This process generates the thoughts that run through your mind. The complexity of these networks is beautifully captured in Ray Kurzweil's How to Create a Mind, where he explores the intricacies of thought and consciousness. But not all thoughts are the same. Some thoughts are conscious, like when you're solving a math problem or deciding what to eat for lunch. These thoughts happen in the prefrontal cortex, where you actively process information. On the other hand, subconscious thoughts occur in deeper brain structures, like the basal ganglia. These are automatic thoughts, like riding a bike or brushing your teeth, things you do without really thinking about them. Pretty amazing, right? The next time you catch yourself deep in thought, think about all the complex processes happening in your brain to make that possible. If you're interested in how subconscious thoughts influence behavior, Malcolm Gladwell's Blink is a must-read, offering insights into the power of thinking without thinking. Section 3, the brain and values. Finally, let's talk about values. How does your brain decide what's important to you? Your values are shaped by the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, or VMPFC. This part of your brain is crucial for forming personal values, social norms, and moral judgments. It helps you evaluate situations and actions based on what you believe is right or wrong, good or bad. Jonathan Haidt's The Righteous Mind explores how our brain's moral reasoning is deeply tied to our values and social judgments. Mirror neurons also play a significant role here. These neurons allow you to understand and empathize with others. When you see someone in pain, mirror neurons fire, helping you feel empathy, which influences your values and how you treat others. But values aren't static, they evolve with experience and learning. Thanks to the brain's plasticity, experiences, culture, And new information can reshape your values over time. The hippocampus, which is key for memory, stores these experiences and contributes to the ongoing development of your personal values. I think about the values that are most important to you. How do you think they were shaped by your experiences and the people around you? To explore how experiences and culture shape our values, consider reading The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, which explains how habits and repeated experiences can mold our character and values. So there you have it. Your brain is an incredibly complex organ that not only processes emotions and thoughts but also shapes your values. Understanding this can give you greater insight into why you feel the way you do, why you think the way you think, and why you believe what you believe. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Bookish Harbor, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. If you want to dive deeper into the topics we mentioned, some book recommendations in the description, please check out. And if you have a topic you're curious about, drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.